Hola, todos, este Ep.47, vamos a jugar Genshin Impact. En el video pasado estuvimos ayudando a ciertas partes de Natlan a detener el ataque de abismo. Lamentablemente se nos estaba yendo de las manos y llegó un punto en donde mucha gente murió. Y entre esos fue la hermana de Chaska, que lamentablemente, pero gracias a eso, esta Chaska pudo reconocer, por así decirlo, su ancestro, él así despertando a la última héroe que necesitaba Mawika para su plan. Y así es como Kinich, Yansan, Shilonen, Chaska, Mualani, y seguramente me está faltando alguien más. Le dieron su poder a esta Mawika para que así sacara completamente todo su poder. Y así darles a todos una un aire de poder para así a vencer más rápido a los enemigos del abismo. Lamentablemente y afortunadamente los logramos mantener, o sea que no fue una victoria definitiva, simplemente fue temporal. Pero pues en esta ocasión pues venimos acá a la tribu de la pluma flora para ver cómo les está yendo, ¿no? A ver, tuve un problema en el video pasado. Y es que para continuar con esta misión tenía que hacer esta misión de aquí. Y la empecé, pero como vi que la verdad duraba bastante, activé lo que es la experiencia fluida de esta misión para que así no hubiera conflicto entre esta y esta. Entonces pues no quería hacer eso porque podía afectar a la misión, pero al parecer no le afecta nada, simplemente se queda pausada y ya. Entonces pues continuamos así que si ese video cuando llegue a hacer esa misión va a quedar medio raro porque me quedé todo partirifuso y no sabía qué tenía que hacer. Pero bueno, o sea, en temas de que si lo continuaba en modo porque yo inicié el video como, o sea, yo acabo de iniciar el video así como lo están viendo ahorita en ese. Entonces por eso es que le digo que va a quedar medio raro, pero bueno, a ver cómo lo hago cuando llegue ese momento en la edición, porque lo tendré que acomodar. Okay.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on my way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
All right. I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. My back!
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. And you, take it easy for the next few days, alright? I don't want this getting worse, and don't push yourself. You can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
Working out is different from real work. You gotta ease into it. Anyone not have an assignment? Chief Mutoda needs our help. Ian-san! Traveler! Paimon, what are you doing here?
We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Well, my tribe's in pretty good shape, all things considered. We're already done with all the repairs. I heard the Flower Feather clan was hit a lot worse, though, so I decided to come help. On the way, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students.
¿Tus estudiantes?
Oh, I didn't tell you before? I'm a professional trainer. I design workout plans, meal plans, all that good stuff. If you're interested in a particular sport, I'm happy to whip you into shape. Anyway, that's enough idle talk for now. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you two free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm short a few people.
Of course! also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Perfect. Then follow me.
Capítulo 5. Entraco. Confluencia de las llamas. ¿Qué? Pinches nombres raros. ¿Por qué no pueden decir una cosa más fácil? Confluencia de las llamas. El capítulo 5 se llama Entreacto. Entreacto, sí. Ok, qué rara forma de decirlo, pero bueno. Confluencia de las llamas. Muy bien, pues. Lo malo de ese video que hice es que casi dura media hora y pues perdí bastante tiempo. Lamentablemente. Pero bueno. Ahorita lo más probable es que haga una hora, corte y luego regrese de nuevo, haga otra hora y ya termine el video. Pero, ¿dónde tengo que ir? Por allá. Ok, vamos, pues. Ay, espérense, estoy grabando 60 FPS. Ay, no, qué bueno. Ya me iba a dar algo. Porque a veces, como hago directo, yo hago los directos a 60 FPS porque ahí se puedo darlos. Acá en video no, porque pues se ocupa otro programa. Se ocupa el programa de edición y pues el programa de edición ya el que tengo es muy antiguo, entonces pues no permite 60 FPS. Entonces por eso es que no puedo grabar a 60 FPS como tal. Por el programa de edición. No porque no pueda grabarlo.
We made it, Chief.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Let's just get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Huh. Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here? As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done.
¿Saben por qué están así?
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
The soy thought? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True. It poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Tal vez yo pueda intentar algo.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try! It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Kachina! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
Of course not.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Let them go where they feel comfortable. And the Traveler, Paimon, and I will talk to them.
But,
Are you sure about this?
I know you're worried, but we don't have any other solution, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But we won't know until we try. Well, don't just stand there. Let them go. Send someone to follow them, but don't stick too close. We just need to keep tabs on them.
La gente se dispersa bajo las indicaciones de Genshin.
Alright, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by one. This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's one more? Let's see. One of those guys was talking about being cold. Do you still remember him? It's not often that you see someone almost drown on dry land. Let's go talk to him.
Ok, vamos a ver. Ay, güey, no les voy a mentir. La verdad es que ya me dio mucha flojera grabar, pero es que quiero contigo. Ya quiero terminar Natlan, la verdad. Creo que Natlan es de las naciones que se me están haciendo algo pesaditas. No porque ya no quiera hacer, o sea, no porque no me guste el arco de Natlan, sino que, no sé, simplemente se me está saliendo de las manos. O sea, ya duró bastante. Han pasado muchas cosas en esa región que hace que siento que ya llevo bastante tiempo con ella. Y siento que no avanzo nada.
Found him. Hello? Can you hear me?
So dark. So cold. I want to go home.
Okay, just wait a little longer and we'll take you home. The caravan from my tribe should have brought some firewood. I think starting a bonfire might help.
Huh?
When it's dark, damp, and cold, what's better than a fire? Maybe the light and warmth will help change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood.
Cualquier cosa aquí puede prender, la verdad. No es necesario traer más madera, digo yo.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swimmers. We're here to save you.
No. Please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. That was the second time he mentioned the name Duarte. Maybe we can start there. Let's ask around and see what we can learn.
Ok, vamos a ver.
My friend, is he any better?
We're working on it. But I wanted to ask, does the name Duarte ring any bells for you?
Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means we just need to bring Duarte here and...
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
¿Tenía algún rasgo en particular?
He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
Solo tenemos que hacernos pasar por él.
Based on the look on your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan. All right, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
A ver. Ahora, ¿dónde yo agarro la forma de un Kukusaurio? Aquí. Pues aquí está. Ahora tenemos que ir con él. Ok, vamos para allá. No, espérate, quiero bajar. Ahí está. Ay, caí sobre las llamas.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte? How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
Shh.
What now?
Rugir suavemente, supongo.
You sense it, don't you? This place is dangerous. Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first few battles together. You were such a little thing back then. And I also had no idea what I was doing.
No hay nada que indique que vaya a recobrar la lucidez. Entonces tenemos que darle un empujón ligeramente por la espalda.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed.
Oh no, he's getting suspicious.
Golpearlo con fuerza. Chinguele.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
Is Kaylee? What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here?
Le cuentas a Toko lo ocurrido.
You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
La verdad es que sí.
None of this is your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here, and what happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Go on, get some rest. Is Kaylee, we'll leave him to you. Seems like the key to getting through to them is whatever they cherish the most. Kind of like their last spark of hope. Now we know how to help the others. Let's take heart from this and keep going.
La verdad que, o sea, entiendo el hecho de la parte de esta historia, pero no sé, se me hace muy anticlimático. Pero bueno, después de todo lo que pasamos. Bueno, bueno. Vamos a ver qué tiene la Conchita. Pensé que se llamaba así, pero no se llama Conchita. ¿Sí, no? Sí.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
It's okay. There's nothing to fear. Gasoithoth has lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Atoko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Afraid? Is right. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the Abyss? Or maybe like Atoko, it's some deep-rooted fear, and the Abyss just made it worse. Alright, just like before. Let's go see what we can learn about her past.
Ion-san, I heard you cured Atoko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Chifu Tota! Perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I wanted to ask you some questions.
Le explicas a Motota cómo se
I
recupera
think
Taco
you're
y la
onto
la.
something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes, I get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student. It's something like, wow, you were born to play this sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
Huh? What do you mean?
When Kachita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior, and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forgot the trauma of that night. The Abyss just brought it back to the surface.
How can we help her?
This one is tricky. If we can find the right opportunity, then...
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay!
I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family? Oh, hold on, Chief Matoda. Looks like Kachina's responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
Recuerda que ya has derrotado a monstruos del abismo anteriormente.
But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do? Kachina.
Tienes que luchar una vez más.
Fight it. One more time?
Good idea, Traveler. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat an Abyss monster by herself, and we can prove to her that the Abyss isn't indestructible, just like you said. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although, that also means finding an Abyss monster.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Great. Then let's go right now. Kachina, think you can make it?
There's no turning back. I have to face it. Even if it will devour me whole. I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone. Not anymore!
All right. Then stick close. Let's go.
Ok, ¿dónde está? Acá abajo. ¡Ah, la caray! Está lejos. Ok, ahí vamos, ahí vamos.
¿Qué?
Found him. Let's get started.
Sí, luego todavía nos ponen a estos güeyes que están más difíciles.
Everything all right, Kachina? You don't have to force yourself to do this. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we could wear them down first. But I think it's better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because... You can do it! Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Ah, sí.
Stay away from
Ay.
my brother!
Vamos, Cochita, no te mueras. Ah, caray, no sé. Chinga, me quedé pegado acá en la maldita pared.
Target acquired.
Supongo que no importa si me meto como tal. Vamos, Cochita, tú puedes. Eso es tuyo.
I can do this. I have to do this.
Ah, pues no. Puede ser pelotudo ahora.
Quietly now.
Ah, me esquivó el vato. Yo por lo pronto. Piu, 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 piu. La vida, la vida, la vida. Y puro balazo. Bye. Me equivoqué del botón.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
Los derrotaron.
That last strike was absolute perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
Kachina! What just happened?
Le expliqué a Cochita todo lo ocurrido.
That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's important to listen to your limits. Just like in training, pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Alright, then we'll head back. I made sure to check the surrounding area for monsters, and it's all clear, so take your time. Sometimes, our fears never truly leave us. But tomorrow's a new day. As long as you keep moving forward, there will be better days to come.
Ok, va, pues regresemos. Es que bueno que hay un teletransporte ahí arribita. Mira, mejor.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Ian-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess he really can do the impossible.
Ok, va pues, entonces... regresemos.
¿Qué?
Ya, entonces para que me... entonces para que me hacen ir para allá. Es ahí.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec.
Bye.
That's 2 people down.
Se me fue.
You're an amazing problem solver, Traveler. Probably a well-honed skill from all your travels, right? You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war.
Fue gracias a ti que pudieron mantener la calma.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never get it, or might as well not try. I hear that kind of talk all the time. But if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Just like when I told you to eat less meat and drink more kale juice. You probably heard that and thought, I can never eat meat again. I'll have to drink kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve.
Por eso Paimon estaba tan contenta. Tan en contra, digo.
In reality, all it takes to start is eating 2 fewer servings of glazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at once.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Consistency is key. You can't accomplish your goals in one fell swoop. You have to eat away at them, little by little. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So everyone thought I would grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. But that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realized true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical strength is just a means to an end like everything else. So I began to break problems down into smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, you just need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe it'll come in handy for you someday.
Gracias por compartirlo con nosotros.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today. You're amazing, Yan-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
I don't deserve that much credit. You already have that strength within you. I'm sure you've faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels. But you never gave up. That proves it. I bet I could learn a thing or two from you.
Yan-san, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Stay calm. I'll be right there. Looks like the time for conversation is over. Come on, let's go see him.
Ok, ¿dónde está este pelotudo? Por acá.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself!
Okoland!
Get back! I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control. Let's go!
Ay, ¿por qué yo?
Showing you the... So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Talking is pointless. Let's...
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Mom, Dad, we're gone. This is my...
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters. Give me my family back! Look, Okoland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Watch out!
No, se me pasó.
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
Don't worry. We'll figure something out.
Lo tenemos controlado.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
Y encima es muy buen luchador.
Oh, Natlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice, it's...
Capitano.
So you've seen this illness before?
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
A petición del anciano, y Ansan le da otra o toca en la poción de capitán.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
I'll help you carry him back. Traveler, let's meet up later.
Cada uno va por su lado, el capitán le da unas pociones más a las guardias para que los demás guerreros también se puedan curar.
Goodness, everything turned out all right.
Ha sido de gran ayuda.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, Like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land, and witnessed their desperate struggle against the abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
¿Por qué no usas tu nombre de hace 500 años?
It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Le daba igual morir o lo que tuvieran que sacrificar. ¿Dónde he oído algo parecido antes?
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
El alma que poseyó a Ororón fue Godofredo. Godofredo.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Hana wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Ahora que lo pienso, hay algo que me gustaría preguntarle.
Natlan must pay the price for Malika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Malika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone,
It looks like that death is still set in stone.
¿Sabrá Capitán algo más sobre la soberana de la muerte? Debería preguntarlo ahora que tengo la oportunidad.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
La maldición de la inmortalidad.
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Sorry. Hope I didn't interrupt anything. After helping Okot land back home, I went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. He's been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently Shilonen's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of your Pilgrim's Chronicle, that device she gave you before. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right? Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Quería probar si hacer esto quitaba el diálogo, pero no. Simplemente oculta el hub. Muy bien, pues ve a la arena Sacrofuego. Bueno, aquí yo creo que voy a hacer un pequeño corte porque, como les digo, quería hacer nada más un... No, bueno, no sé si les dije, pero quería hacer solamente una hora. Porque la verdad esto yo lo estoy grabando bastante tarde, ya van a ser las 12 de la noche. Entonces, como se me hizo tarde gracias a ese video, a ese video que duró media hora y que al final pues no sé cuándo lo vaya a subir, la verdad. Pues ahí perdí algo de tiempo, ¿no? Pero bueno, que sí le va a hacer. Entonces pues yo hago un corte aquí y no sé si los vea aquí exactamente o allá. Seguramente los veo aquí exactamente, pero si no los veo allá, ¿ok? Así que pues los veo en un segundo. Ok, ya estuve de regreso. Va, pues continuamos. Entonces vamos a tener que ir a la arena, ¿no? Sí, efectivamente. Vamos para allá. Y sí, esto lo estoy grabando otro día porque, como les había dicho, me fui a dormir porque ya era bastante noche y pues ya este es el día siguiente. Ay, sí. Hoy voy a tratar de grabar todo Natlan ya porque no me queda mucho que digamos. Entonces quiero terminar de una vez Natlan. Sí, ya. Ya es mucho. Pero pues quién sabe, ¿no? Quién sabe si lo voy a terminar. Que yo creo que sí. O sea, calculando más o menos a cuánto me voy a tardar, yo creo que sí la acabo. Pero pues quién sabe. Ya veremos qué onda. Entonces tenemos que ir con... ¿Por qué tenemos que ir? La verdad ya no me acuerdo. Me fui por el lado más largo, ¿verdad? Creo que sí. Ay, güey, me atropella la puerta. Ahí están todos, ok.
Sweet time! Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Hola waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll...
Don't listen to him. We just got here too.
Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us? I brought candy and cookies to share.
Of course we missed you! Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Just in time, Traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Muy bien.
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
¿Por qué los invitaste?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look.
Sí, es cierto. Teníamos que venir al nombre antiguo.
Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Shaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
The Traveler deserves most of the credit. Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor.
Lo importante es que al final todo salió bien.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. Alright, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
Alright, then, to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
¿Qué tiene que ver una cosa con la otra?
So basically you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave.
Y ahora es como a veces como cuando un amigo se va ya porque se tiene que ir y luego no pues ya se va y todos los otros decimos qué bueno que ya se fue, es hora de hablar bien de él. algo así va a ser aquí, pero aquí sí es literal. Acá con nosotros es pura broma. Ya ven que pues la gente pues normalmente cuando alguien se va y dicen ay qué bueno que se fue, vamos a hablar mal de él, ¿no? Pero pues nosotros pues como somos mamones vamos a decir, nosotros decimos ok, vamos a hablar bien de él. Ay qué botón. Bueno ya, perdón, continuemos.
But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natlan for quite a while already, doesn't it?
Espero que digan que la tengo bien grande. La habilidad, digo. Sí. Y aún más tiempo viajando juntos.
You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you and them.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
But Paimon's not from Natlan.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Aunque Shilonen prometió no tardar mucho, esta vez la cosa se alegra un poco. Me quitaron a mi comida de emergencia, ya me estaba dando algo. ¿Surgió algún problema?
Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Capítulo 5. Entre taco he completado confesar. Esa madre, lo dije todo mal al principio y lo dije todo mal aquí. Ok. Espera 2 días. Bueno, espérate, antes de eso quiero... Ah, mira, ya sé. No, esto no es. Quiero reclamar el deseo de acá, ¿verdad? Efectivamente. Ahí está. Muy bien. Y sí, como ¿vieron eso? ¿Vieron eso? Ahora la misión esta, ¿dónde está? Esta de aquí, ya regresó a la normalidad. O sea, ya no va a haber conflicto, perfecto. Bueno, pues vamos a adelantar 2 días aquí al lado de Shilonen. ¿Esta es la forja de Shilonen? No, ¿verdad? Creo que no. Creo que está allá en los ecos, allá por la entrada de Natlan.
We just got a message from Moika. She says to meet her at the speaker's chamber tomorrow. Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment.
Me parece correcto. Ah, sí, el último héroe dije a todos excepto a Auroron. Se me olvidó. Es que Nich, Kachina, Chaska, Mualani, Yansan y Auroron. Esos son los 6 héroes de Natlan. Y pues se podría decir que conmigo somos 7. Y conmigo somos 10. El que entendió esa referencia, puntos. Se merece una galleta. Muy bien. Entonces vamos a ir a mimir. La verdad, yo no he viajado mucho. De hecho, creo que nomás he viajado como 2 veces. Y las 2 veces no me he sentido porque me he quedado también noche. Me he quedado noche a dormir. Pero en las 2 veces que viajé en esa ocasión no me sentía, pero para nada a gusto. No sentía conforme al dormir. A mí siempre me ha gustado dormir en mi cama. Cierra los ojos y duermes con los ronquidos de Paimon de fondo. ¿Paimon ronca? ¿Cómo serán los ronquidos de Paimon? ¿O cómo? No sé. Se ve como un gato haciendo aplastado. ¿Qué es este sitio? ¿Es el reino de la noche? ¿Qué estoy haciendo aquí? Ese momento estaba... No puedo pensar bien, estoy un poco aturdido. Echar un vistazo por los alrededores. Investiga la pantalla de luz de la luz lejana. Ok, vamos a ver. Quiero comer algo porque no quiero... Tengo muy poquita vida. Y no quiero sacar a esta furina para eso. Así que... Estoy acostumbrado a tener la mitad de vida. Qué bruma tan densa. Qué bruma tan densa. Hay daños por todas partes. Las líneas de Lacey están aún peor que la última vez que vine. Ay, güey. No, pues sí está muy jodido todo. como no tenemos mapa como tal, ¿qué podría ser? ¿Podría este sitio volver a la normalidad una vez derrotemos al abismo? Durante cientos de años, las líneas del reino de la noche siempre han... Ay, güey. Se ve buena para miniatura. Ah, creo que así. No sé si la voy a usar como miniatura, pero no sería mal. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Una barrera de luz? Es la primera vez que veo algo así. Un momento, ¿qué hay detrás de ella? ¿Qué son esas cosas? Pues son los fantasmas, ¿no? Que vimos cuando vinimos aquí por primera vez. Las almas de las personas. Yo sí lo puedo traspasar. ¿Y si regreso? Siento como si el cuerpo se me hubiera congelado al cruzar la barrera de luz. Debe ser porque la protección de la señora de la noche no llega hasta aquí. El frío y la oscuridad me calan los huesos y no dejo de oír los lamentos de cansancio y sufrimiento. No saben cuánto tiempo llevan deambulando ni cuánto tiempo les queda aún. Ese día es...
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers.
¿Qué hace Capitano aquí? ¿Y qué está diciendo?
One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Morning, traveler. Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle?
Ya apenas me acuerdo de lo que soñé anoche. Es como si hubiera una niebla que me impide recordar lo que sucedió. De hecho, me duele la cabeza el hacer memoria.
Just shake it off, traveler. We're supposed to meet with Moika today.
Capítulo 5, acto 5, Oda incandescente de la quién sabe qué, porque no me dejan leer. Oda de inascendente de la resurrección. No, incandescente de la resurrección. Ok, bueno, pues tenemos que ir con Maguika. Así que vamos por allá. Ok, supongo, ya estamos cerca del final de Natlan, así que tiene sentido que nos pasen estas cosas. Ok, vámonos. Para acá. Se fue. Ay, tenemos que dar toda la vuelta. A ver, voy a hacer un atajo. La verdad que Nietzsche, la cosa más útil que sacó Natlan en temas de exploración. De hecho, la mayoría de personajes de Natlan sirven muy bien para la exploración. Si no es que todos.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of his adventures.
Come in.
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Aquí la tengo.
Perfect. Could I take a look?
Hey, espérate, eso no, pero esta sí puedo.
Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon?
Empezaré a prepararme.
Wait, but...
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just... This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important. But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
Solo nosotros podemos hacerlo, Paimon.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
The most important? Really?
Si lo haces, será como si estuvieras conmigo.
That's right! Overcoming dangers side by side, just like always! Alright, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan!
It's less about volume and more about mental focus, but I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go!
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two! Days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Tomar vacaciones no es mi estilo.
We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We gotta live up to the name. We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure.
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best.
¿Tú qué harás?
This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. It's how I relax. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
Bueno, pues no te molestamos más.
All right. Let's go our separate ways for now.
So, if Muika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else. Oh, hello! Sorry, Muika's not here right now.
There you are.
We made it!
¿Por qué te falta el aire, Kachina?
Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details, details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the springs.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up, and we want to give you a proper send-off. Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the tableful.
Ooh, all you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in!
Pero ¿qué no acabas de decir que deberíamos seguir con nuestras aventuras?
Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't show up, everyone's hard work will be for nothing.
It's our fault for not telling you earlier. So it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. It'll be super fun. Plus, all our friends will be there.
De acuerdo.
Yes, let's go eat! Huh? What's the hold-up, traveler? Did you think of something?
¿Deberíamos decírselo a Mahuika?
Huh? Isn't she painting?
Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon, after all. Maybe it's not our place. But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. This feast is in her honor, too.
Then who's gonna be the one to invite her?
All of us, of course.
A ver, quiero hacer un pequeño inciso aquí muy personal. A mí Mahuika no me cae bien del todo. No quiero decir que me caiga mal ni nada, sino que es que la verdad es que odio que no me caiga bien del todo por el hecho de que no tiene nada que ver con el personaje, sino que quiero enseñarles a mi Mahuika. ¿Dónde está? Acá está Mahuika, ahí está. Odio tanto. Me gusta mucho Mahuika, me cae muy bien, su diseño está espectacular, todo de Mahuika me gusta, me fascina, diría yo. Pero el problema es esto, mi Mahuika no está chida y no se imaginan cuánto he batallado para armarla. El arma la tengo en el pase de batalla porque no tengo otra, no le logré sacar la suya. Sin duda será otro personaje al que le saque su arma, porque me gustan mucho esos dos arconetes, la verdad. Lo que es Furina, que ya le saqué su arma, y su Y su arma también está Maguika. Espero para la siguiente vez que salga. Pero los artefactos ahí sí batallé bastante. No se me imaginan cómo. Está creo que decente, pero debería estar mejor. Mira, este está bastante bien. No sé si llegó a salir. Mira, no salió nada de defensa. De hecho todo se fue a crítico. La pluma se fue a defensa, ¿no? ¿Verdad? Creo que no. Ah, se fue uno de defensa. Pero bueno, estuvo bien porque todo se fue a probabilidad de crítico. Y a maestría, o sea que estas dos están bien. Pero de a partir de aquí ya empezó a ir mal. Por ejemplo, aquí maestría elemental. No sé si realmente debería llevar maestría elemental con ella, porque muchos llevan ataque. Entonces, pues no tiene mucho que digamos, porque artefactos de maestría elemental no tengo. No tengo. Entonces, pues por eso es que no sé si debería de llevarle maestría elemental, siendo que pues la mayoría de cosas de maestría elemental que yo tengo no sirven para nada. La mayoría. Ven, o sea, no hay ninguno que tenga tres. Que no hay ninguno que tenga tres substats chidos de maestría elemental. Todos son caca la mayoría. O tienen uno, o tienen dos a lo mucho. Y el que yo tengo, ¿dónde está? El que yo tengo, aquí está. El que yo tengo nomás tiene dos. Claro que tiene mucho daño crítico y probabilidad crítica, pero aún así siento que no es suficiente. El cáliz también está, creo que decente también. Creo que se fue a uno a vida. Sí, ahí está. Pero se fue a daño crítico la mayoría. Y el casco es lo que más batallé porque no encontré absolutamente nada chido para ella. Siendo que pues ya es de este set. Y pues este set no me sale nada. Nada. Todo es de probabilidad crítico o daño crítico, pero de manera mal. O sea, ni siquiera tiene dos stats. Entonces pues diría que eso es lo único que le falla a mi Maguika. Porque la recarga de energía no sirve para nada, nomás el ataque. Y creo que tiene dos. Ya tiene dos de vida además. Así que sí, es porquería este artefacto. Pero no sé, siento que mi Maguika está mal. También le tengo subido casi los talentos al 100. Y no tiene ninguna cancelación obviamente. Pero no sé, siento que con todo eso aún así mi Maguika no pega nada. O sea, no sé si está realmente mi Maguika chida o no, pero sí, lo máximo que he llegado a pegar ha sido 800,043, creo. Y no sé. Estoy batallando mucho con Maguika y con esta Citlali. De hecho, mi Citlali, desde que salió, desde que la presumí, no le he podido sacar todos sus artefactos. Este pues está bien, está decente. Este también está decente. Tiene mucho daño crítico, eso sí. Y aquí ya empezó a fallar. Aquí este se lo dejé porque no tenía de otra. Pero pues que creo que todo, la mayoría se fue a vida, 2 de vida. No sé, no manches. Basura. No le tengo nada. Acá también maestría elemental no tengo nada. Y maestría elemental acá tampoco. Entonces tienes tres artefactos que no hacen nada. Entonces, así es como llevo a mi Citlali, porque no. La maestría elemental, pues como ven, de este set, pues es nomás de uno. Como ya se los mostró ahorita. Este, pues sí le podría servir, pero es que es del otro set. Y ya tendría. Tendría que ser a fuerzas el pergamino del árbol. Entonces, pues tal vez se le cambiaría por porque tiene probabilidad crítico, daño crítico y recarga de energía. Por Pero a la hora de aquí ya tendría que poner los demás, que sea de este set también. Pero es que les digo, no tengo nada bueno de maestría elemental. Siento que pues mucha gente dice que maestría elemental es de los más fáciles de conseguir. Pero pues las stats son puras basura la mayoría. Entonces pues ahí está el asunto. Y además no puedo farmear este set como tal. Digo, y lo he estado farmeando desde que salió Citlali. Prácticamente. O sea, no desde que salió Citlali. Desde que salió la rarón de Citlali con esta Inefa. Desde ahí he estado farmeando todos los días el dominio de esta Maguika, que es el de Códice de Obsidiana, y el de Citlali, que es el del pergamino del árbol. Pero aún así no saco ni artefactos buenos para sustituir a los de Maguika. Ni artefactos buenos para ponérselos a Citlali. Total, pura basura.
Come in.
Y por eso.
Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
Y es por eso que como que siento que, digo, por eso tengo ese pequeño como tipo coraje, odio, rechazo por Maguika. por ese maldito por ese maldito dominio del suyo. Entonces no sé, puede ser, estoy loco yo nomás, creo que es eso. No es que Mahuika tenga nada ni nada, así que, pero sí. Espero que se me quite porque a mí Mahuika me encanta, me gusta muchísimo la verdad. Me gusta mucho jugar con ella, la ocupo bastante desde que la conseguí. Así que pues por eso, no sé por qué todavía tengo ese rechazo hacia ella, pero bueno. Cosas... creo que es un trauma. Creo que estoy traumado nada más. Pero bueno, ya ahora sí, continuamos.
We're here to invite you to the people of the springs for a feast.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things can change once an Archon is involved. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry, I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
No need, I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot.
¿Y qué pasa con tus dibujos?
I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
Va, pues vámonos. ¿Me voy a teletransportar de aquí o puedo salir? No puedo ver. Ay, no puedo entrar. Quería ver el dibujo de esta Mahuika, pero bueno, vámonos. ¿Aquí puedo teletransportarme? No. Bueno, tendría que ser desde acá. ¿Cuánto llevamos de video? 34 minutos. Ufas. Espero avanzar largo y tendido. Ay, por cierto, pues sí, seguiré farmeando ese maldito dominio. No sé ni cuántas veces lo he hecho ya. Farmeé un mes completo por los artefactos de Mahuika, que pues ese fue el resultado de todo ese mes. Y este mes que estoy pasando con esta Citlali. Y pues todavía no la consigo. Sí, es la única queja que yo la verdad le tengo a Genshin. El RNG de los artefactos en específico es horrible. Es el único juego en donde batallo para armar personajes. La mayoría de mis personajes chidos, por ejemplo esta Navia, no tiene nada. Solamente tiene la pluma, la flor, porque pues aquí afortunadamente pues no tienes que preocuparte para la estadística principal, nada más con las subestadísticas. Pero esta es basura. Esta seguramente se la vaya a dejar. Y esto pues está bien, pero es basura. Entonces pues por eso. También está, creo que Varese sí me llegó a salir bien, ¿no? O sea, darle una chicada así rapidita. A ver. Sí, creo que Varese está bien. Pero por ejemplo este sí me gustaría cambiárselo porque pues creo que tiene mucha maestría elemental, ¿verdad? Ah, no. Es 1 y 1 y 1. Aquí, por ejemplo, este también quisiera cambiárselo. Pero pues como tiene mucho daño crítico, se fue todo de aquí, pues está relativamente bien. Y pues daño crítico aquí también. Este sí, también. El que más batido yo siempre es con la corona. Nunca me sale nada chido. Porque pues se fue todavía a defensa, o sea, no manches. Y pues ya no continué farmeando este set de esta... ¿Cómo se llama? De esta... Varesa. Y pues lo que ocupa es daño, más que nada daño crítico. Por ejemplo, esa Diona tampoco está muy armada del todo. Como pueden ver, ahí tiene alguna que otra cosilla de nivel bajo. Creo que esta Cookie, no, creo que Cookie está bien. Creo este Shinkyo, que lo uso bastante, sí tiene uno que otro artefacto todavía abajo. Esta, ¿cómo se llama? Esta Chebrusa está un 2-3. Por ejemplo, también aquí esta Xiaolin que está armada con las patas, como pueden ver. No tiene nada de chido, porque no me sale nada bueno tampoco. O sea, la mayoría de los personajes. Por ejemplo, de los que más me molesta es esta Yelan, porque Yelan también está armada con las patas. O sea, fíjate lo que tengo. O sea, es basura, todo es basura. No hay nada bueno en ella, nada. Solamente puede... pues, está muy súper decente, pero... no está bien. Y ahora sí pega bastante mi Yelan, pega bastante. Aún así, aunque está armada con las patas. Y esta Furina también estaba armada con las patas. Pero la arreglé.
Amina, there's been another delivery.
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one?
Just like the others. They heard about the feast and wanted to send something to contribute.
But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the... Archon? What are you doing here?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for ya.
Ya ni me acordaba de ese apodo.
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Natlan. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
Still, we definitely weren't expecting you to show up with the Pyro Archon.
Lo propuse yo.
Yeah, Mika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job. Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better?
Oh. Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the party she loved to organize. so I decided to attend in her memory.
No lo sabíamos. La verdad creo que se dio bastante a entender de que pues no la iba a librar. Lamentablemente. Digo, yo ya lo suponía y efectivamente, pero qué raro que nosotros no. Wow, qué cosas. Así que ya lo sabías.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it right away. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering. I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Al fin y al cabo, los tres somos invitados.
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Ok, bueno, pues continuemos. Que por cierto, una cosa ya, por último, para dejar sacado de este asunto. Mi Kinich también está armado con las patas. De hecho, voy a mostrar las estadísticas de Mahuika. Ahí está, estas son las estadísticas de mi Mahuika. Tiene muy poquita maestría elemental, creo que debería de tener como 500 más o menos. Probabilidad crítica mantiene muy poquito. Tiene mucho daño crítico, eso sí. Recarga de energía pues no necesita porque pues es ¿cómo se llama? Es inútil en ella. Y ¿cómo se llama? Mi Kinicha también más o menos está armado más o menos con las patas. Igual tiene la misma bueno, no, él tenía esta madre. También tenía la médula. Pero no, la verdad es que no sé ni cuál era mejor, la verdad. Creo que tenía esta. Pero se la puse a esta niña. Pero pues sí, con la probabilidad. Pero pues como ya no llega a los 2000, por eso es que se lo había quitado. Y así queda más o menos el Kinich. Pero la probabilidad crítica. Eso es la probabilidad crítica, ¿quién se lo está dando? Ah, ok. No sé, tengo que ver a cuál le viene mejor. Porque yo le tenía esta, pero sin esa arma no tiene casi nada de probabilidad, ¿verdad? Sí, no, efectivamente. No, creo que no. La buena es esta. La médula. Sí, tengo otra ahí. Por error la subí. No debería haber hecho eso. Vamos a cambiar. Ahí está. Y los artefactos también más o menos están 2-3. Porque no... El Kenichi necesito darle una actualizada, por ejemplo. Porque esto también está más o menos decente. Esto está 2-3. Este está 2-3. Nomás porque tiene mucho daño crítico, pero o sea, fue de a vida también, ¿verdad? Sí, y ataque plano. Kenichi sí podría mejorar bastante. También este que tiene. Se fue uno de FPS, tiene mucho recarga de energía y probabilidad de crítico. Sí, este Kenichi le hace falta una actualizadilla. Pero no sé, a Kenichi sí me Por ejemplo, a Kinich sí se me complicó bastante armarlo. Porque nunca supe, no sabía qué ponerle. Algo que le sirviera realmente a él. Porque a él le sirve el ataque porcentual. Mira, ese está mejor. Pero él tiene ataque, daño crítico y recarga de energía. Ojalá tuviera probabilidad, pero no tiene probabilidad. Pero este también tiene probabilidad, pero no tiene daño crítico. Total, pero sí le sirve el ataque porcentual. ¿Y qué qué tiene? Este tampoco ni siquiera tiene probabilidad. Digo, no tiene. No tiene cosa más. Probabilidad crítico. Sí, voy a tener que ver. El único personaje que sí estoy bastante orgulloso de haber armado es este Skirk. Creo que es mi personaje mejor buildeado de todos. Tiene mucho de todo. Tiene su arma, sus artefactos, la mayoría son de 3. Bueno, este no. Pero bueno, tiene mucho daño crítico. Porque todo se fue a daño crítico. También todo esto se fue a daño crítico. La mayoría. Y a maestría elemental. Esto debería de. Este tal vez se lo cambie. No sé si tengo una mejor por ahí. Sí, más o menos, ahí está. Pero lo que sí, la mayoría es este. Tiene mucho daño crítico, por ejemplo. Este también tiene mucho daño crítico. Tiene 3 substats. Y este también. Tiene mucha maestría elemental. Pero bueno, eso fue una de esas. Ese es el personaje más... ¿Cómo se llama? Más balanceado que tengo. No diría que está bien armado. Pero está bastante bien. Creo yo. Pero bueno, a ver qué onda. A ver... Habla con tus amigos hasta que comience el festival. Ok, ¿quiénes están? ¿Quiénes están aquí? Ok, pues tengo que hablar con todos, supongo. Vamos a hablar con Genshin porque es la que está más cerquitas. Recordaba que este Skirk estaba todavía mejor armado, pero no.
Sorry for the wait.
Estos dos tres.
Setting up the venue. Hey, did I say you could take a break? Keep pushing. This is the home stretch, and then we get to feast.
Yes, coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
That work is pretty much done, but I've discovered a lot more people with abyssal corrosion syndrome in the process. So I've been compiling patient records while helping them overcome the hallucinations. Thanks to the captain, we have the draft of lucidity for the worst cases.
I heard about your efforts. The speaker's chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses.
The doctors at the stadium aren't too busy?
The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Understood, Archon. Although I'd like to continue helping out with the treatment, I can't let everything I've learned go to waste.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Well, knowledge is power after all.
Ok, vamos a hablar con Chasca pues. Y Chasca está acá abajo. Chasca, ahí está.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh! Doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Ok, de ahí sigue este Kinichi.
This box is missing a label. Oh, it's you. What's up?
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
¿Qué haces?
Well, everyone's busy rebuilding the tribes, so there's not a lot of Saurian hunting work out there. But the Pyro Archon assigned me a special mission.
Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kanich to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
Just like a detective, I only have tiny details to work with. The goal is to deduce their habits and find evidence to corroborate their identity. It's tricky work, but we have every reason to keep going.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need extra help, Kanich.
I'm doing fine for now. The teams searching for the fallen need the help more than me. The longer we take to find the dead, the harder it will be to piece things together.
Understood. Thank you for your hard work.
Just doing my part.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later too.
La Paimon toda decepcionada. Nada, vamos a hablar con los demás. Nos queda nomás Ororón y esta Kachina, así que pues no nos vamos a tardar mucho que digamos. Es gracioso, no sé, pero yo siento que desde que conocimos a Kinich y ya esta Maguika, siento que esta Maguika ha estado muy cercana con este Kinich. O sea, siento que son como que los más... ¿Cómo podría decirlo? ¿Compatibles? O sea, que trabajan muy bien juntos, es lo que quiero decir.
Oh, Gramps, Archon. I swear I've been on my best behavior recently.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've gotta realize how suspicious that sounds, right?
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore, so my life is back to normal. Growing vegetables, raising aphids. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley lines are in a bad state.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and Gramps, right? You're going to become great heroes, and the most I can do is leave a scroll of your deeds.
Oh, you know how to do that?
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
Well, there are always things we can't do on our own.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
You're saying I need to live in the present?
Haz lo que creas correcto.
Thank you, Archon. That's what I've always tried to do.
Ok, ya por último la cachis. ¿Dónde está la cachina? Estaba por acá, ¿no? Sí, justamente enfrente mío.
Okay.
Mualani, it's almost time for the feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's a bunch of guests here already.
Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right, ice.
Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now. But the food is almost ready.
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, will not tolerate this stifling hut! We seek a cool place to repose. This bucket suits our taste.
Oh, great. Now we can't use any of this ice.
Hey! This is your mess! Get back here!
Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help me catch him.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with Ahow. As usual, Ahow brings chaos wherever he goes.
Lively, isn't it? Leave this to me, Kachina.
Hola.
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Mawika!
I got him, Mualani.
Oh, expert Ahow wrangling, Archon. Thank you.
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall... or I'll get Kanich to... ask you to apologize. Some Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you.
Ahow ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool. How should he be punished, Archon?
Let me think. Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. Ahow, help out in the kitchen.
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer!
I wasn't asking.
Understood. How, you have to learn to be good at some point.
Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf.
Help! Someone save me!
A la madre, hasta pobre Ahow le tiene miedo a Mawika. Wow, qué cosas. Ah, es que Mawika creo que es el arconte más poderoso de todos. Creo que el único que le puede, creo que los únicos que se le pueden comparar es este Zhongli y esta Raiden. Pero ni Furina, porque pues obviamente Furina no. Ni Violet estaría muy a la par, pero creo que no sería tan fuerte como ellos. Y esta Najida pues ni se diga, ¿no? Najida no es de pelea. Por un momento, disfrutes de la comida y el ambiente.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast.
What's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so cute. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in.
That reminds me of my Saurian companion. Her name was Emila. She wasn't the sharpest to Tonkasaur, but she was incredibly brave. When there was nothing to do, she would lounge around the tribe without making a sound, even if you bumped into her. Sometimes visitors would think she was all passed out. But she was completely different once we were on the move. When she was little, I took her on all sorts of adventures. But Saurians grow a lot faster than humans. Before long, she was the one dragging me all over the place.
Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Yeah, She was tough. Veressa told me she was amazing in the final battle. I had to defend the stadium, so I never got the chance to see her one last time. It was a choice I had to make, but it was hard to accept. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring down the mood. I'll just get to the important part. I actually saw her in my dreams the past few nights. It felt so real, like it was really her. She gave me a ride, and we traveled all around Natlan together. We were both so happy.
Wait, now that you mention it... I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self. Brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids or something.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like real life.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Ayo's grandparents. Ayo? Oh, right, your Saurian companion. Ayo's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Ayo seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Ayo is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's alright. I'll be there for him.
Todos han soñado con otras personas. ¿Será que yo soñé tiene relación con ello?
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two... Oh, sorry, never mind.
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream. Nothing more.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought this up in the first place.
It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
Le cuentas a todos que soñaste con Capita y le dio un montón de almas.
You're kidding. The captain?
Sí, es que está muy bueno.
Does that mean you have some kind of secret connection to him?
No, of course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream.
Wow, ¿puedes hacer eso? Me recuerda...
You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
La verdad es que tengo mucha curiosidad por saber qué pasa con Capitano.
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
Qué cosas. Pues bueno, yo creo que con esto llegó el momento de dejarle, porque esto pues al final de cuentas fue un corte. Pues ya llevo creo que un cacho más de la hora, así que pues yo creo que es muy buen momento para dejarlo. Así que pues en el próximo video nos vamos a jugar Genshin Impact. Nos vamos a ir con este Aurorón y con Mawika, supongo, para ver qué es lo que tiene que decir sobre nuestro sueño. Así que pues como ya todos saben, yo soy Ep.47. Si les ha gustado este video denle like, comenten, suscríbanse y nos vemos la próxima. Así que nos vemos, se cuidan mucho y adiós.